What's good, everybody? My name is Gentleman Jugg.
And I'm Son.
And welcome back to another Jugg and Son do WWE. What's good, boy?
I'm fine.
Take me to Raw.
So we started off with the number one contenders match for Bianca Belair's title, Bayley versus Alexa Bliss. And she came out with damage control and they got attacked by the man.
Yeah, that happened. That happened.
And
it was an okay match. I don't dislike either one of their performances. It was fine.
And then I think Alexa Bliss won. So.
Yes, she won, and I was expecting Bayley to win.
Yeah, so was I, but I guess not.
They surprised me, which is what I told you that I'm always willing for them to do. So they surprised me, and then all of a sudden the screen flickered, and then Alexa Bliss went ahead and put Bianca Belair and the Sister Abigail.
And then Bianca Belair, being super Bianca, broke out and was like, "What are you doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing?" And I'm looking at Alexa. She's like, "What, did that happen? What happened? I don't know what happened."
Like, it's the start of the Fiend and Alexa Bliss again. Like in 2020 when she would just do these randomly and then she'd be like, "I don't know what happened."
Yeah, which I'm interested to see what's going to happen.
It's time for Uncle Howdy and Alexa Bliss.
I mean, I don't need to see that, but whatever. Look, it's going to happen because he's already taken control of her again. And obviously somebody, Father H, thinks that she can handle the workload. And I trust his vision currently. So,
all right, she can hold hands with Uncle Howdy.
Yeah. What else you got for me, boy?
Then I think we had we had The Miz. He wanted to fight Dexter Lumis in a ladder match.
Well, he didn't want to fight him. What it looked like was that Dexter Lumis was giving some stuff away with Johnny Gargano, and The Miz came in and just yanked his cash full of money, or his bag full of cash, and cash full of money is what I call it. And what is his name?
Adam Pearce.
Adam Pearce, that's his name.
The general manager of Raw and SmackDown.
And I guess SmackDown, he came out and he's like, no, Miz, you need to give that money back. And I guess, they decided that they were going to have a ladder match for 2 bags of money, which apparently, I guess what the Miz was paying Dexter Lumis was like all of his money.
Is that why he's wearing a sweater now?
I guess so. He can't afford nothing. I'm like, why wouldn't Marie seems like the kind of girl for him in this story that she would leave if he had no money.
Yeah.
I mean, doesn't he have a hit TV show called Ms. and Mrs.?
Well, it's not his money, according to him. That's Maurice's money.
Well, he better figure something out because it's getting rough.
He's like, you about to become,
Hobo Corbin.
Hobo Miz.
Yeah, Hobo Mike. Yeah, so look, I thought the story was over, but I guess it's not over.
Over yet.
It's not over yet. Whatever.
He's got more to tell. I don't know, in this story, I feel like Johnny Gargano's just tagging along.
I don't really see the hype around Johnny Gargano. I heard that he was a great wrestler, and he does appear to be very competent at it, and I like it. But, as a character, I'm just not feeling it. I like Dexter Lumis, and he hasn't said a goddamn thing. So
he's just been silent, and he's just been creepy. And I like it. It's like, it's a character. It works.
Yeah. So
I'm like, I want to see more. I guess I'm here to see more Dexter,
I want to see good Johnny Gargano, Johnny wrestling. That's what I want to see.
Maybe we'll just wait, and then eventually.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens.
Then we had Elias doing a tribute to Matt Riddle because Riddle got killed by Solo Sikoa.
Yeah, well, that's the reason they put on TV, is that he got killed by Solo Sikoa. But the real reason, which apparently we just found out, I don't know how people find these things out. Supposedly, the real reason is that he failed his drug test twice. And so he's got to go through the wellness policy. He's probably going to be gone for 6 weeks.
No, it's part of the gimmick.
I hope it's part of the gimmick, because Elias was there talking about how he misses his friend, and he even had his casual bongos right there next to him. saying that he used to play these bongos all the time, and oh boy, would he play those bongos. So
then he started singing the song that I guess Riddle wrote.
Yeah, well, that's what he said. He said that Riddle wrote those lyrics, and I'm inclined to believe him.
I also like how he mentions Ezekiel. He's like, Ezekiel kind of liked him too.
Yeah.
And I think before that, he was asking Kevin Owens backstage, like, you gonna be in my corner today in case Solo attacks me? And he's like, I won't forgive what you did to me.
Well,
he's like, I know you're really Ezekiel. He's like, I didn't forget. It's like, you fooled those people, you didn't fool me.
Now, isn't Kevin supposed to be a face?
He can't get over it.
He's not gonna get over it. And so what ends up happening is that Solo comes out with Sami Zayn, and him and him and Elias have a match. Zeke is his brother. Yeah. Elias and him have a match where Elias does not win, and then Solo decides, I'm going to kick his ass even more, and gives him a Samoan spike.
He's like, Umaga time.
Yeah, and he's getting ready to freaking also murder Elias as well, but KO comes out and saves him.
With a stunner.
Gives Solo a stunner, and then, he gives Elias also a stunner. And it's funny because Stone Cold Steve Austin used to do that back in the day. Remember that, boy?
Yeah.
When Stone Cold Steve Austin used to stunner everybody.
Hey, he stunnered Kevin Owens at WrestleMania.
Who copied that? Was it Randy Orton with the RKO? Did he do that too? Look, it's fine. The stunner's gonna get a pop every single time. All the people like it. I don't know if anybody else was allowed to freaking take the stunner away from Stone Cold Steve Austin, but I guess after 20 years, Kevin just kind of has made it his own move now. They don't even call it a Stone Cold Stunner, they just call it a stunner, so
it's Kevin Owens' move now.
Yeah, I guess.
Always has been.
Yeah, he's always done it. He's always done it.
Because WWE, every time someone gets a finisher, they're like, well, they've always done that.
Yeah, that was it. They did it from the very beginning. We end up having a match with Rhea Ripley and Asuka.
Asuka's just been taking a lot of losses lately. And not in the Seth Rollins kind of way where it helps you.
Did not get this win here.
No. It was because of Dominic. It's funny is that he was like, Rhea Ripley got hurt. He's like distracting Asuka. And he's like, you back away. I'm protecting mommy. And then she tried to kick him, and he's like jumping all over the floor. He's like, you stay away from me. And then he gets on the ring, and then she spits miss at him.
Yeah, and then he was laying on the floor crying for his mommy.
And then she won.
Yeah, so it's just like, look.
I can't see, mommy, I'm blind.
I don't know what's supposed to happen with this story with Dominic and Rhea Ripley. Sometimes I'm into it, and then other times I'm like,
this is funny.
Like, it's either funny and ridiculous, or it's funny and stupid. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but
I think, like, when they had those rare moments, like when he attacked Rey Mysterio at his house.
That was great. That was gold.
I was like, give me more of that.
Yeah. That was gold. But here, where he's lying on the ground screaming for his mommy, I'm not so much into that. I mean, him being in the Judgment Day is like the best thing he could have ever done for his career. I think he was just spiraling out of control.
I mean, all I'll say is that even though you didn't like it, it entertained me, so I laughed at it. I was like, it's kind of funny. I was like, he's screaming for his mommy.
Yeah. So Seth Rollins and Bobby Lashley get into it.
And Seth Rollins won.
Yeah, I mean, he's been doing that a lot recently. So, unless he's against Austin Theory, which I guess that's going to be a thing now. I'm not sure. But I do know that him and Bobby Lashley went at it, and yeah, he won.
The MVP of Raw.
Yeah, I mean, like, he didn't win in traditional sense. He just, he just won. And then, of course, a ref got involved, and another ref came out, and Bobby Lashley knocked a ref out, and then I guess that allowed Adam Pearce to fire him. I mean, it looked like a clear accident, but he was like, I don't want to hear this nonsense from you, Adam. So you need to get the hell up out of my face. And Adam's like, you know what? You're fired.
He's like, you're fired.
Get out of here.
You're fired. I'm like, okay, so when Brock Lesnar F5s Adam Pearce, he's suspended. But if Bobby Lashley pushes him, he's fired.
That's the double standard. You know.
I mean, Brock Lesnar F5'd him twice and ripped his pants. He's like, you're suspended.
He F5'd him out of his pants.
Bobby Lashley just gives him a little shove. You're fired. I don't even want to hear it. You get out of here.
It's just something I just don't care about. I just don't really care for. And then I guess I think the Judgment Day took on Alpha Academy.
And I think it was the Street Profits. And
the Street Profits.
And Akira Tozawa.
Yeah, took on Alpha Academy and, Finn Balor?
Yeah.
You can tell how excited I am about this match.
Now you see what we got here is we got the Street Profits and a ninja versus the Judgment Day. Now remember, this ninja was eaten by a shark.
He should be the toughest one there, right?
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, then he lost to Dominic, so
yeah, so I don't really care. It was over, but no. What am I talking about?
Oh, you're talking about the other match where they
yeah, that's why I'm getting confused. I'm all like, what am I talking about?
You're talking about the one with Alpha Academy versus AJ Styles group. I want to call
the
them,
OC.
Yeah, the OC. I was gonna say the club.
The club. Yeah, that's what happened, and I remember. Now I'm back. Look, I like watching these matches, and they're fine. Just something to get you through the episode, but they weren't really building a story or anything like that. So I was like, whatever.
This thing with Raw is that it's 3 hours and gotta fill time somehow.
Yeah.
So we gotta give you lots of tag matches, lots of 6-man tag matches, and that's how we fill 3 hours up.
Yeah, and a lot of commercials.
Yeah, and a lot of commercials, and then if we got a big star like Roman Reigns, we'll put him at the end, so you got to watch through everything to get to him.
Yeah, which he is showing up apparently this Friday on SmackDown.
And Sammy's supposed to have a new haircut by then.
We'll see. I mean, I'm not surprised, but whatever.
He's like, you got to level up, Oos.
We'll see if he levels up, because I'm not feeling it. Other than that, though, that's pretty much all that was about Raw. I mean, it was a fine episode. Some things I'm wanting to see, other things I don't really give two craps about. So
yeah,
Roman Reigns is coming back.
It's all right, and everything's gonna be okay. He's gonna come back, and I guess we don't know who he's fighting just yet. Maybe it's Kevin Owens again. Maybe it's not.
Who knows? But
or maybe, or then there's the one rumor that Vince McMahon's coming back.
Yeah, I heard about that rumor. I'm not really too interested in that. I don't think that's going to happen. The board will not let him.
Please, no.
I don't think the board will let him.
If he comes back, it's going to be like the biggest heel turn.
Yeah, I think people will probably turn the damn TV off because I just don't think that's going to happen. And then, of course, all the firings that's going to happen all of a sudden.
All of a sudden, like, everyone Triple H brought back is going to disappear.
They're gone. It's like Austin Theory becomes champion,
That's basically what it is. Everyone gets, the entire roster disappears and Austin Theory becomes champion.
Just done. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, do all the things all the other YouTubers tell you to do, because the next one will be available
when it's ready.